I just can't believe I'm doing this live, Ari.
Yeah, well, it only took me 4 weeks to get back on live.
Dangerous, dangerous,
Dangerous.
dangerous times.
Can't keep me in the twos for too long.
No, that's true. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reflections, round 4. Carlton, Fremantle, live on the Blue Broad YouTube channel. Ari, you've made it, mate. You went back to
Yes.
the twos and you've come back. The form was too strong. I've got to admit.
Honed my craft. Hopefully this is not a real Nick Graham type areas, and I get dropped again next week. Hopefully I can cement my spot. But I feel good, feel pumped, feel prepared. Done the hard yards. Or
I don't think you're a
maybe
Nick
not.
Graham. I don't know. I don't think you're a Nick Graham. I think you are. I don't think you need games to build off to be better. I think you've got those fast twitch fibers about you.
Yeah, no, without blowing smoke up my own ass. I agree.
How you feeling after round 3 and into round 4? Up and about?
Yeah, good. Happy. Can't really complain. 3-0. Haven't been 3-0 in a long time, so yeah, can't really complain. Hopefully, make a 4-0. And the last time we were 4-0 was 1995. So
Was it really?
I think so. We won the flag. I think I saw it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean 3-0 was 2012. Then we lost the following week, and then I don't really remember any time before that, to be honest.
Yeah, so man, it's light work at the end of the day, really.
It is light work. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to have some fun with this. So basically, those of you watching at home, this is called Reflections, and we're just going to go down memory lane and take a look at what we remember from matchups against Fremantle, the best memories, the worst memories. Ari and I both have selected a particular game that we have in our memory bank, and then we're going to go through them. And then at the end of the reflections, we'll get you and the audience to put your own in. How's that sound, Ari?
Sounds great. Let's crack on.
All right. Why don't you start us off, mate?
I'll kick things off. You did the honors last week, so I'll take the reins. I feel like I think I've done. Oh no, I did a good one against Richmond. So I've done a bad one last week, and we'll continue the negative kind of memory or reflection, if you want to call it that. Take you back to 2018, the infamous year, which I think we'll be coming back to quite a fair bit throughout this series. But it was round 13, Saturday, 1:45 at Docklands, 16th of June, with 21,000 people in attendance, which is quite a stark contrast to the games we play at Marvel these days. But it was Fremantle defeating Carlton 15-13, 103 to 6 goals, 10-46. Now, the final score doesn't necessarily show the entire picture of the game or the entire story, as if we transform back or if we flip to halftime, the scores read 12-5-77 to 0 goals 7-7, which was the main kind of the main kind of storyline coming out of that game. Freo 70 points up, 12 goals to 0, 6 goals in the first quarter, 6 goals in the second quarter, to 4 behinds and 3 behinds respectively. Funnily enough, Carlton did actually win the second half. We won both quarters. We won at 18-17 the third and 21-9 in the last. So at the end of the day, we only lost the half. We just lost it by a lot more than what we won the other half, which is a bit of a sticky point, I think.
This game has gone into Carlton folklore.
It has, very much so.
It's
hence why I felt apt. I felt it would be apt this week to speak about it.
Yeah. It's become one of the 2 or 3 games from that year that get referred to when we talk about where we've come from and etc. Where were you? Wait, this is your game. You can.
Yeah. No.
I'll answer your question when you ask me. How about that?
I was there. I was there with my dad for some reason. From memory, I don't think my brother came to this game, which is a rare anomaly in my Carlton supporting kind of life. It's always been me, my dad, my brother for the majority of it. From memory, I can remember being just me and the old man. Grim, very grim day. And Yeah, where were you? I mean, you threw the question to me. I'll throw it back at you. Were you here? Were you overseas? Where were
I
you at this
was, I
stage?
was, I was living in Tel Aviv. This is a weird one. Usually, I remember exactly where I was
It
and
was
what.
smack bang in the middle of the year. It's kind of that real dead spot in the season.
It was the Saturday. Was that
Yep.
right?
Saturday
Okay.
1:45.
I would have. Oh my god! It's just come back to me. So, I've never said this to anyone. So, this game was I had a massive. We went out the night before and stayed up, and because we were 8 hours behind in Israel, and it was the afternoon game. It was early morning, but like I remember having like stayed up all the way through and pulling an all-nighter. We'd gone out the night before, I don't remember the function, whatever it was. And I remember watching it at home with a Canadian guy that stayed up, and he was making fun of at the game because he's like, why is the umpire bouncing the ball? And he like, I remember actually explaining it to him, and he was kind of annoying at the time, now that I think about it. But he just kept laughing at the fact that we bounced this ball. He just couldn't grasp the concept. And it was the first time that I realized, oh, this is actually quite funny. And then I remember the scenes of the boys walking into down the race at halftime. I wondered why I couldn't remember the game. But yeah, that's where I was.
Not very I mean, memorable for the wrong reasons. I think is it.
Memorable for the wrong reasons, but I'm glad that I was out partying the night before. And yeah, I did an Ari. I did an Ari on the other night. I was just out and about, you know.
What is that referencing?
You on the fan cams, mate, and maybe under the
Oh yeah, no,
influence.
no, just a few beverages. I think
A few
there's
beverages. I definitely had a few beverages that night.
yeah, very good. Continuing with the theme, I feel like it's become a regular segment when we look back at those games.
Mm-hmm.
Name
They're
association.
important. I actually like it. I think what we're doing with this show is we are removing any potential jinx by talking about losses.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I would definitely agree. I think it's good, good kind of football karma to acknowledge the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we've done previously, just gonna throw a couple of names at you, and
Yeah.
just give me a couple of things that come to mind.
Okay. Oh, I love when you do this. I love it.
First name, a little bit of a cult hero, and not necessarily the most obscure player, but Jed Lamb.
Jed Lamb, I think of Sicily.
Yes, immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. It's these one not maybe not one crowning moment because he was actually not the worst footballer that we've ever had. But he
No.
did his I think it was an unfortunate kind of consequence of the situation, if that makes sense.
Yep. You know he's a fully fledged bagger at the moment?
That's lovely to hear.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What? I
He's a
said that's love.
fully fledged like Carlton supporter now.
Yeah, I
Like,
said that's lovely to hear.
oh, I thought you said sorry. I thought you said that's not good to hear. I don't know why.
No, that's lovely to hear. Yeah.
Do you want to hear a story about Jed Lamb?
Of course, yes, of course.
I was at the Collingwood game last year that we won. He was probably sitting 10 rows ahead of me in the aisle, and he was berating the Collingwood supporters. It was amazing to watch.
Good. He keeps the persona on field, off field. I
It's
love it.
real. It's real.
Right, awesome, terrific. The next name, Darcy Lang.
I remember his first game. He kicked 2 goals, one on his left foot against the
Was that
Bombers.
again? Yes, and the game we won in
Yeah.
2018. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I do remember that. Yes, was that in the Tui trade?
I
Or am
thought
I
it was 2017. I could be wrong.
fast forward? Oh no, it was we got wait. Who did we get? Smets
Smets,
in the Tui trade, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, we've had multiple trades like that, so I
I
don't blame
believe.
either of us for not remembering. But yes, I think that's his crowning moment for us. Those 2 goals against the Bombers. So there's a name. A little bit like I said, not the worst player that I'm going to say next. Not the worst player to ever play for Carlton, and a player that is actually I would say semi important through some of the things that he's gone through. Sam Rowe.
Oh, great throwback.
Yeah.
I don't know what's there to say. He was a real hero.
Yeah, Very, very much so.
Yeah, yeah.
Very much so with what he went through. Of course, and then going to St Kilda, and I think he got he played his 100th game at St Kilda. They gave him
After Carlton?
because he left Carlton on 99 games, and St Kilda picked him up in 2019, and they gave him a run around to bring up
I
the
did
ton.
not know that. I forgot
which
about
is
that.
which is considering his story, I think is a pretty good kind of a pretty good story, and I haven't really thought about Sam Rowe in a long time, so good to reflect. There's one more name, and I feel like this is the best one of the lot. Number 36, Pat Kerr.
He had a prawn tattoo.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know? Where is this visible? Is this common knowledge, or
I don't know if it's common knowledge. I knew that because I had a mate working at the Northern Blues at the time, and
right?
let's just say he had a prawn tattoo, and you can fill in the blanks.
I don't think I want to fill in the blanks. I feel like I think the mistake is enough. I think the mistake is
yeah. I remember he kicked a snap goal, maybe against Geelong.
It was Geelong in Geelong. He kicked it from about road D. Yeah, I know exactly the guy you're thinking of.
Great. I love how I love how we're doing this every week, and we're finding our memories and connecting them.
Yeah, I know the exact guy you're thinking of, which is pretty kind of ironic. Not ironic, but it's pretty funny how we're identifying the one moments that all of these footballers had for us. Like
that was literally his best. Actually,
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah! All of those footballers, we've identified their best moments. Sam Rowe, I don't think he had a moment, and that's what made him a good servant because he was pretty.
Yeah, he was consistently solid. Yeah, and I think once again a footballer. Yeah, the unfortunate circumstance in which he was at the club during our worst period in a long, long time, I think didn't help his cause at all. But if we want to go back to the game, looking holistically, we were 1-10 going into this game. We were just coming off a 5-goal loss to the Swans over there, and then the following week after that, we would lose to Collingwood by 20 points. I think that game was when Charlie took that hanger, if I'm not mistaken, over Langdon, was it? On the wing?
Yeah, it was Ed Langdon?
Ed or Tom?
Tom Langdon, you're right.
Maybe Tom. Yeah. But a real grim kind of situation. We've spoken about the 2018 season quite a bit. I think we touched on it as well in one of our games that we looked back on not long ago. But yeah, just an awful time to look back on, right? Like it was that moment. It was like those at that time. It was very much what can we show? What can we say for a quarter? What can Cripps do? What can Kerno do? And that was pretty much the only kind of light relief we'd get throughout that whole season because it was from start to finish. It wasn't good at all.
It wasn't good at all.
And it makes looking. I guess it makes these days kind of you're more appreciative of it. But I think if we were to look back, or if we were to tell out the 2018 versions of ourselves that we'd be good in 2023 and 2024, they'd be like, oh, I don't care, we suck now, and it's not good. It's not good to sit through.
Well, I think that's why I actually just I try and make sure that I don't ever forget those days. And that's why I'm so happy right now. Like it may be viewed as being like blindly positive, but like I still remember 2018 so clearly and going into the game and saying, I wonder if we can just put together a quarter or a half or 3 quarters, or I wonder if we can be like within 5 goals. Like that is such... Oh, that's an awful way to think about a game.
Yeah, it is. And it's also it's also looking back on it. I don't know exactly what the right word is. I'm sure there is a word to describe what I'm about to say, but it's that feeling of not having expectations where you can go to the footy and like, it's almost like there was no possible way that we could leave that ground being totally like I put it this way, there was no way we were going to leave games in 2018 as angry as we were, say, at the Essendon game last year.
Well, that's probably why Freo was such an important... probably why this Freo game that you've recalled is so poignant, because it did make us angry. Because
it was one of the few where it's really boiled over.
Yeah, because we were all on board with the 5-year plan at the time, and we understood that we were young bodies, but what we demanded was that you didn't get, like, the effort had to be there, the heart and desire had to be there. We understood that Lockie O'Brien and Zach Fisher and Paddy Dow and Sam Petrescu-Seaton were still very early in their careers, and they were playing big, heavy minutes, and we understood.
Yeah.
So, but that one in particular, together with the Gold Coast game, sorry, well, no, the GWS game. I think that they just make us so angry because it was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I think just looking back at some stats from that game, Cruiser kicked 2 goals, Matt Wright kicked 2 goals, who has featured not semi-frequently in this series so far, which is quite funny. Caswell kicked the goal, and Sam Kerridge as well kicked the goal. Thoughts, just memories of Sam Kerridge, another footballer that kind of fits into that bracket of not. I wouldn't definitely wouldn't say cult heroes, but a player that we can look that we associate with that 2017, 18, 16 group.
He was one of the better players of all those pickups, but I think I remember him more for kicking 6 goals against North at Marvel the year before he came to us.
Yeah, which is a pretty sad indictment on the situation at the time. But yeah, no, just another tidbit from that game. Patrick Cripps with 38 touches and picked up a Brownlow vote somehow.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was the only thing at that stage.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So I think apart from that, I think that's pretty much it from this game. Let's move on to some lighter topics. Shall we?
Well, before we do that, I saw a couple of cool comments here from games that none of us would remember. So Darren Bloomfield, best game for me was August 1996. Don't remember what round, but it was just before my birthday. Was a shootout at Optus Oval. Scott Camberriali kicked the bag. This is exactly what we are looking for with this show, because Ari and I ultimately will recollect games from probably the 2010s onwards. So if you have memories like this that Ari and I can read through and you know, recollect, that would be amazing. So if you're watching this after it's live, drop a comment down below, like obscure, like even if it's like the 80s, 90s, like random ass memories, funny stories, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So thank you very much, Darren. I think I saw this one. Do you remember this, Ari? Jair Mirabella. I remember sitting there for a whole game in 2015, losing to Hawthorn by 138.
Well, maybe we can touch on this when we actually verse Hawthorn, but I wasn't at this game. I was a couple of kilometers down the road at the MCG watching. I think at the time it was Real Madrid versus Manchester City.
True.
I think. And I remember not having reception in the ground and sporadically checking the scores and thinking my phone thinking it would have been my dad's phone at that time, thinking that had blown up because I was like, this can't be right. And then I got home and realized it was.
Imagine if we did 0 goals in 2 quarters now.
Yeah, Christ. That did we get close to that last year? Surely not. Surely we weren't that bad.
No, I don't think.
Not 0. Not 0 in 2 quarters. That's
Did we have a goalless quarter?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably a goalless quarter. Not 2. We were keeping teams to 0 goals in halves last year towards the back end of the year, which is we actually did that to Freo.
We did it to Freo.
What a kind of 180 turnaround, hey? What a 180 turnaround.
Amen.
There you go.
All right. So we're going to look at the Dockers. I'm going to go to 2020. There's a lot to get through here. There's a lot. There are a lot of elements here. So 2020, the round is
12. I want to say 12.
Well done. The round is 12.
Bang.
It was Saturday, the 15th of August, 2020. It was an 8:10 p.m. game at Optus Oval. It was pissing down. It was just raining. It was wet. It was gross.
Awful conditions.
Awful. We were in lockdown, and maybe I'll share my screen a little later, and we can look at some of the fan cams from that night. But I was This was, in the height of lockdown. I was probably 15 kilos heavier than what I am right now.
Oh,
Actually,
congratulations.
no, I was probably 18 kilos heavier than what I am right now.
Wow, congratulations on how far you've come.
Mate, I was 28, overweight, living with mum and dad.
And now you're
doing fan cams
doing
from
fan
the
games.
spare room. Yeah, it was the grainy fan cams back in the day. But I want to go through this game. So, some points here. Chera played for Freo on this game.
There you go.
Simo played for Carlton in this game in his 336th game for the club.
And got absolutely decked, if memory serves, with a falcon.
Ari, I gave you your time to
Sorry.
do your game, and all of a sudden it's the Ari show, and I have that written down here, but
Sorry.
I feel like that's just not playing in the team spirit, and I don't know, man.
I got a bit. I got promoted to the ones. I got a bit of head loss. Sorry.
All right, back to the twos you go. I'm going to pre-record this next week.
Good God.
So
Sorry,
we didn't.
Pretend I never said that.
That's
Start.
all right, mate.
Cut.
It's fine. That's fine. You'll learn. We'll get better. It's forgiven.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
Levi Casbolt kicked the first goal for Carlton in this game with 8 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter, and that brought us to 9. It was 21-9 in this moment. He actually played really well. It was wet and he was clunking.
This was, I wouldn't say prime Levi Casbolt, but like a late 2019. Even like David Teague Levi Casbolt. New man. I remember kicking it. He was kicking snags from 40 meters out, snaps against Essendon in front of no one at the G. And
yep.
Yeah, he was
Matty Cottrell kicked the next one with 5 minutes 50 to go in the second quarter.
His first goal?
I'd written this down as in the next goal for Carlton.
No, his first goal is of his career.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think, it was.
Now that is how you've redeemed yourself. Very
Thank
good.
you.
And I've written here, Simo with one of the worst Falcons you'll ever see from an Ed Kerno kick off the ground, 3:53 left in quarter two with a heavy wet ball. It's gross. It's gruesome.
Yeah, not good. Not good. I'm glad you brought that up as well. Because, otherwise, I feel like it's an important moment in the game.
Yes. Now, I'm going to fast forward straight to the fourth. There's a kick left. We're down. Harry Mackay has a shot from the left side, a beautiful shot for a snap. He shanks it. Liam Jones out of nowhere marks it with 1:14 to go.
Sliding across.
Yep. And he misses. It was like a pretty regulatory
horrendous set shot. Horrendous. Horrendous.
Then the following sequence of events happens. Tabiner, deliberate out of bounds. Doc runs straight away. He kicks the ball and then gets hit after the play. And a downfield free kick is awarded to Jack Noons with 11 seconds to go. Siren goes. Noons kicks it. Absolute scenes. 5 goals, 10, 40 to 5 goals, 6, 36. And I want to play. Yeah, well, I put the video together. This was the first ever Fan Cams compilation. It's 7:45 minutes. I don't think we'll play the whole thing, but have a look at this.
Come on, Nudesy. Bring along. Nudesy! No way! They got it! Yeah, the Vegas! Yeah, Amy, we won! Amy, we won! Yeah, the Vegas! Yeah, Amy, we won! Yeah, the fucking Vegas! Yeah, Amy, we won! Amy! Nudesy! Yeah! Jack Nudes! Leave it, man! Leave it! Jack Nudes! That's the sign! Nudesy! Get out of the Vegas! Come on! Yahoo! Yeah, the Vegas! Nudesy! What a game! What a game! Storm! What a game! Nudesy! What a game! Been behind the whole entire game and we win! Yeah, the Vegas! Yahoo! Yeah, Nudesy! Get around it, Vegas! Oh! 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 my God, that is the goal of the year. Fuck you, Robbie Gray, Jack Noon. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, have you ever seen anything like it? Have you ever seen anything? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my God. He's kicked it! He's kicked it! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck's sake, it's news! Let's go! Let's go! January! Yeah! Come on! Come on, Jack. He's kicked it! He's kicked it! Come on! Come on! Get around him! Fuck yes! Come on!
Holy fuck. What a fucking kick. Fuck yes. What a fucking goal. What a fucking kick. Holy fuck. Let's fucking go. Fuck yes. What a fucking kick. Fuck. Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God. What a kick. Come on. Fuck. Come on.
Every kid dreams of this opportunity. Jack Nunes after the siren, out in the full.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He's got it! He's got it! He fucking got it! Holy shit! Holy shit! He just kicked it! Oh my God! Oh my...
Who's calling me?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's amazing.
What
It
a
is
time.
amazing. Yeah,
What
it
a
was
time.
amazing. Yeah, we were so, man, that was like one of the most challenging periods of my whole life. I think a lot of us, for different reasons, like just in the middle of lockdown, we'd just been through the ringer. We lost the footy came back. We weren't going to games in Melbourne. And the team wasn't going so well. And so to have that was good. That brought back good feelings.
Yeah, it was the first after the siren goal for Carlton in a long time.
Yeah, since Feb?
After the siren? No.
Feb wasn't after the siren.
thought
Well, I
it
think earlier in the year we'd lost after the siren
To
to
Robbie
Robbie
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah. We've definitely been on the receiving end of a couple in recent times, especially like from that moment. It was like a long time. I think it was like Kernahan eras was the last time we had a kick after the siren. So it was something that I haven't experienced. A lot of people probably wouldn't have experienced before. And where I feel like this moment can be analysed a lot for quite a while. Where do you want to start with it? Do you want to go with the fact that it should have been Michael Gibbons taking the set shot first, or is that where we want to go?
We can go anywhere you want, mate.
Because Jack Nunes was nowhere near where that ball was. Where there you go, since 87, Kernahan, bang. Jack Nunes was nowhere near, and the ball just fell to him. It's a dumb question, but we're here now, so may as well kind of explore it. If Michael Gibbons is over that, would going back to that moment, if Michael Gibbons is having that shot, are you more or less confident?
I wasn't more or less confident with Nunes taking the shot anyway. So I was just, it was a shock to me. I think one of those clips, you just saw someone say out in the full and then quickly retract.
Yeah.
To be fair to Nunes, he had a nice kicking action.
Yeah, especially from distance as well. Like when I think a lot of players like that when they can kind of let the hips go a little bit, run around, like take a couple of steps to the side and just let it go. He's can hit them pure. So yeah, I remember watching that, and I remember my dad storming off after the kick went on the full from Doc, and then coming back and saying that we've got the kick somehow, and then Nunes taking a shot, and then I remember my brother going absurdly early, like the ball from the TV shot hadn't even crossed the behind post yet. And he's jumping all over us, celebrating, and I don't even know if it's actually a goal or not. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you're caught up in all the emotion of it all, and he's now forever a Carlton icon because of that. Because that was the first real moment since 2013 that a lot of Carlton fans have had, because it was just unbridled joy at that time. And an important game in the context of our season as well. I know the way it ended was disappointing, but in the context of the season, very, very important.
Yeah. Well, footy has got a weird way of balancing out.
Yeah, very, very.
And so we have the Robbie Gray heartbreak. We played really well in that Port Adelaide game.
Very, very well.
Yeah, it looked like early in the season that we had turned the corner and started playing with this new David Teague offensive style, and then kind of died out. Did you come on the fan cams that night? Do you remember? No, okay. Because I was gonna share the screen and like play a little bit of the fan cams.
No, I was not in the fan cams. I hadn't even started doing content with you at this stage.
Okay. I'm trying to see.
A little bit before my introduction to it all.
Do you want to watch some of it?
I mean, sure. Is this
it's
also?
It's a little bit embarrassing.
On your behalf?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's your call. I don't know.
Let's just get
watch
them. We'll watch Pommy.
Yeah, we'll watch Pommy. Yeah,
I'll watch Pommy. Okay.
Emotionally, spiritually, I'm done.
Hair's looking great.
After the firing kick, Jack New, you have endeared yourself to this football club, my man. Holy shit! I'm sweating. My hair is all over the place. If that's not what footy's all about, I don't know what is. I honestly don't know what is. Guys, welcome to the post show. I am. This could have been such a different fucking show had it not been for news. What's going on, boy?
Moonsy, hey, has he got the best kick and the best biceps in the game?
Mate, that was unbelievable.
Never a doubt. 4 quarters of perfection.
I've got to try and compose myself here. So everybody, these are fan cams. They're going to go for about 5 or 6 minutes each.
Shut up, mate.
Edged closer and closer to the end, guys. We're trying to get as many people that go against us.
Stop talking.
You've gotten a lot better at this.
We'll chop out from Levi, but do you stick with him next week?
For me, Levi and Mr. TDK, end of the year and moving forward, I think now just blood him. He's shown he can do it, and he's only going to get better. You can see the ruck craft is there, the work on the ground is there. And for me, what have we got to lose in the remaining 5-6 games now? Just let's blood him in. Forget about Pitternet. Shelve the cruiser idea. Team TDK.
I should ask you one more question. Obviously, boy Honey, how did you find his debut?
Josh Honey.
I was thinking of you. How did you find his debut?
Well, he's cost me $500, so thanks very much for that, Josh. But I thought he showed a bit. He showed the signs. That kick from Setterfield when he was on the run was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Proper stitch up from Setterfield, that.
Yes.
But I thought he showed enough. I think once he learns the system, I enjoyed the fact he did drop deep to look for the ball. He goes actively looking. I think he's one of them players for me that needs to be in the team a bit until they learn the way he moves, because he did offer a lot moving forward off the ball, but It was an okay game. It was a pass mark for me for your debut, and I want to see him next week and absolutely tear up the game. I'll double the money and I'll go back on him again for an anytime goal because he's maybe helped me out. Sports bet up.
Oh my God, I remember this moment. Oh,
So he promised me he would have a spell for me should we eat your words, my friend. We are winning. What's happening? How was that?
I'm still recovering.
Fun.
And there were a few chances we had. So no, it was really refreshing to see him.
Enough of that.
so that was that,
What a time
That-
there.
mate. Now look at us. Ari's on the live show. Got a studio.
You've got a haircut.
I got a haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut.
Unfortunately, I'm full on board the longer hair. But
You should shave your head.
I've been recommended for a long time to go blonde.
Ari, please.
I don't want to do it, but I've been kind of urged to do it.
By who?
Not just friends,
Boys or girls?
a mixture.
What's the percentage?
I don't know, like 30 to 70.
30% women, 50,
Yeah.
70%. I think you're lying.
Why do you say that? If
Because I
we win
just
the
do.
flag, I'll go blonde.
Can you? All right. How about this? Could you shave your head before you go blonde?
Why?
Like, as in, shave your head first, wait 5 weeks, and then go blonde.
How about I go blonde, and if I don't like it, then I'll shave it.
No,
Why not?
because bald, like shaved head's gonna suit you. You got the facial hair too.
Nah, I did it twice. Once for a bet, and the other one during lockdown, and it just didn't work. But then again, I didn't have the. I'll send you a photo.
Send me a photo, and we'll pick up this conversation offline.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Just quickly going back to the game.
Yeah.
That put us 5-6 for the season, and
Mhm.
we would go on to beat Gold Coast the next week, and that would put us 6-6. Famously, the Blues are back, and we only won one game for the rest of the year. But that's besides the point.
The Blues are back, and then I made the TikTok, and we lost 7 of our next 19 games or something. I've got one for you. I'm going to give you a stat line. You're going to tell me who it was.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah, great. Perfect.
You can't have the game up on there in front of you.
No.
Okay. This person had 536 meters gained. This person had 10 clearances and 33 possessions.
Ed Kerno.
Yeah.
Bang. The wet player specialist.
Wet play specialist, 28 possessions at 3/4 time. He was sensational.
Yeah, what a guy he was. What a servant. What a servant.
Do you know who else I can't wait to have a buzz cut more than you?
Who?
Elijah Hollins.
Nah. Oh,
He does it. He did it last year a couple of times for Gold Coast. It looks mad.
you reckon?
I'm all about the shaved head, and this is coming from someone who was as
Shaved
vain
their
as
head.
anything about their hair. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Yeah, you've got good facial structure for it though.
So do you.
Sorry,
Yes.
I don't think the facial hair helps.
Shave your hair, bro. I'm telling you, just trust me.
What do you ask for when you go? Just
I asked for the Jacob Wiedering because it's where Jacob Wiedering gets his head shaved.
oh my god.
Yeah, number 2 on top.
Jeez.
Number 2 on top, and then Gavin. Number 2 on top, and then mid fade.
Number 2 mid fade skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just mid skin fade, back and sides, blend both sides. Yeah, just take a bit off the top.
Did you ever used to get the line here?
Oh, very like that. That's you're getting a real kind of 12-year-old, 13-year-old Ari like
Okay, fair enough.
eras.
Fair enough. So sorry, we've gone a little bit off track. Those of you watching at home, can you please put in the chat your memories against Fremantle? Random, obscure. There's so many. We can do Mark Murphy's game-winning goal. But if you have I'll tell you one, Ari. Do you remember 2009 at Etihad?
Can I try guess based on kind of knowledge that I've got?
Yeah,
'Cause
sure. What was the significant moment of that day? What's going on with my?
A bit chopping it out. I'll solve time. I think. 2009, Freo Docklands, significant moment.
Yeah,
we were okay that season. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty broad.
Matty Cruiser did his knee.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, it was. I still remember how dead silent the whole stadium went when he did his knee.
Yeah, I can imagine. I
Mhm.
can imagine it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been good. Yeah. So there's some pretty good ones in the chat. I see Sam Walsh, Jazz Hands goal. I've got something from that game which I like to recall. It was that was funny. This moment, it was funny.
15, 22. So that was
that was our second last win of that year.
okay.
No,
We kind of
was it?
belted them a little bit. We belted them a little bit.
That was when Brody Kemp played on Matt Taberner. Charlie kicked the goal basically on 3/4 time. Snap. It was like really low scoring. It was Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon at Marvel. Anyways, that was a funny moment from that game though. However, that 21 game, Sam Walsh's goal. I was sitting. Obviously, that was when there was 10,000 people at the G. Right, that was one of the most surreal kind of games because the cheer squad was over on that side of the ground with no one anywhere near them for about 500 meters, every side of them, and then there was just so many people on the broadcast side on the left of screen. I remember that last quarter, Fremantle were peppering us. This was before Sam Walsh kicked that goal, and the ball gets kicked inside 50 for Freo, and I say, and there's a man Freo. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Walters, but I can't quite remember. And I just see Liam Stocker running. And from where I was sitting, it felt like he was running 4 kilometers at full pelt as the ball was in midair. And I just, as this kick is coming in, he's about to land in the lap of some Freo player. I remember just screaming Stocker. And he just comes across with the biggest golden fish spoil. And when I tell you that stand, it felt like it was about to fall down. Like the noise when he comes across and spoils that was just it erupted. So that's a niche moment I remember from that game.
I like that.
Because that was when we were all in our stock eras.
Corin, 2012 Blues win 65-57, Simpson 35 and Garlett time. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I want to hear about these ones.
Who versus me 2013? Can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember the game.
Palazzo Freddo, number 17. I don't know why, but round 5, 2016, when Liam Jones kicked our last goal of the game to help us win by 4. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Was that on? I feel like that might have been on Greek Easter. Because I remember watching it at a cousin's house. And it was like a function. So I'm just the timelines kind of maybe match up. I don't know. But I feel like it might have been. I feel like that would be hard to check.
16 round 5.
Check the date and then check what Greek Easter was. But
round
that was
5, 2016, indeed.
Yeah, was that Orthodox Easter? Or was it Anzac Day week? Something like that.
2016 round 5. We won by 4. We played Sunday 24th of April. That fits the bill for Greek Easter.
Yeah. Oh, it might have been. That is the exact day of my cousin's birthday. In fairness, so
is it? Yeah. Let me share my screen. Let's have a look at some of the stats from that day.
Brilliant. Now, can we? Oh, let's play the stat line game, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Too late. No, look. Okay, no go. There you go.
All right. I'll read you some stats.
2016. Here we go.
I'll read you some stats. Our leading goal kicker for the day kicked 3. Who was it?
I don't think it was Jones. Was it Levi?
It was not Levi. Levi kicked 0 goals and 2 behinds.
Is it obscure? Like,
It's someone who is not known for being a goal kicker, let alone a forward. How about that? It wasn't
great.
a forward.
Was it like 2016 Gibbs or something?
No, but it's a good guess.
Right track. Simo?
No, Gibbs kicked 1 goal, 2 had 27 touches. Simo, classic Simo, no goals, but Simo, 30 touches, 7 marks, 440 meters gained.
Just solid. I've seen in the chat Wiedering. Is it Wiedering?
It was not Everett. It was not Wiedering.
A few more hints, maybe.
This player wore a Guernsey number in the 30s.
Jesus.
That's a great hint. That's a great hint.
Nah, I'm horrendous with jumper numbers. Horrendous.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
It's
thought
not-
it was a good
it's-
hint because it's still pretty
not.
obscure.
The only obscure jumper number thing I know is that Earl Spaulding wore number 11. That's all.
Or how about this? This player had 15 possessions, including 7 kicks, 8 handballs, 5 tackles, 1 mark, and 226 meters gained. Played 81% game time.
Oh, not a known goal kicker, but kicked 3. Not a forward. Surely like a winger, like a half or like a halfback.
He was not drafted by Carlton.
Oh, well, that doesn't help because half our team's not drafted by us.
No, that's not true in 20.
Liam Sumner?
No, but I like where you're going.
Blaine Boakhurst?
No, he was drafted by Carlton. No, he wasn't. Yeah, he was.
Oh, no, he was.
He came from a rival club.
It's not the only rival club player I can think of is for Solo, but it's not for Solo.
Oh, Ari, chat
it's
are
not-
onto it.
What?
The chat are onto it. They know who it
Oh,
is.
Daisy.
Daisy
right,
Thomas.
yes.
Mate. Come on, man.
Sorry. Nah, fair.
Come on, Daisy Thomas.
Not very
That's
good.
who it was.
Yeah.
Wow, we had like Charlie kicked a goal, 11 touches. Tui had 10 touches. Your boy Lockie Plowman, 9 touches.
Yes.
Mate, Bill Buckley played.
Still. Very good.
Your
Very
boy
good.
Sam Rowe, Kieran Byrne played a good game, 19 touches.
Did Kieran Sheehan play?
No, he didn't. Murphy had his 28 and a goal. Ed Kerno, 31. Matthew Wright, 23 and a goal. Gibbs, 27. Lockie Neal had 35 possessions and Barlow had 32. But the Blues ultimately came away with that chockies.
Yeah, well, that was the year that Freo started like 10 or something after finishing top the year before, which was quite bizarre.
Yeah.
And we won, and we were like 6-5 at the bye or something. We won 6 out of our next 7 games.
Can you go find a game from like 2017 and then do the stat game with me and see if I can remember?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Because I'm loving it. I think we should add this to the show. Ladies and
Okay.
gents watching, what do you think?
Okay, so I'll take it. It has to be a Freo game. I'm sure that to
Yeah,
fit
that would have to be a Freo game.
All right, so rounds. I'll give you round 9, Sunday, 21st of May, 2:40 p.m. 4:40 p.m.
4:40 p.m.
Our
May
time.
2017. I am in. I come home yet? I don't know. I think I'm in China. Anyway,
This player had kicked 1 goal. This player kicked 1 goal and had 13 disposals.
oh, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not. It's not.
Would-
It's not.
Charlie Curnow,
No, because it's not ridiculous for you.
Mark Murphy,
No, close.
Zach Fisher.
Yes, there we go. There we go. I'll go. Who had the most? Here we go. Here's a great one. Who had
Okay.
the most amount of tackles for us this game?
2017.
I would be shocked. Multiple reasons.
Was it Gibbs?
No.
Because I know Gibbs had a great year that year.
He had 34 and kicked the goal, though. No Brownlow votes, pretty stiff.
Led the team in tackles. Was he a midfielder?
Yeah.
Was he a former midfielder that moved to a different position in the latter stages of his career?
No.
Oh, was he a defender?
I don't know. Not at this time. Half forward mid.
Half. Okay, one of those.
Like a David Cunningham, like now.
Yeah, okay.
That's
2017. Was he still playing at Carlton in 2020?
Yeah.
Wow. 2017.
I am okay. Yeah, we can have a discussion after this. After you get it.
Murph?
No. Mark Murphy had only 2 tackles this game, so win a hardball. I'm joking. That's a joke. That is a joke. I'll get sacked if I do any Mark Murphy slander on this show. Don't do research. Don't do research. What is this?
I'm writing a comment. Hang on.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm not going to cheat. So he played in 2020. Was he still playing? Is he on the list now?
No.
Was he on the list last year?
No.
What is the what was his Guernsey number in sense of like in the 20s, 30s, 40s?
He wore a very famous Guernsey.
Okay. So he either wore the Lockie O'Brien?
No.
Okay. Oh. Samo?
Correct.
Yeah?
Sam Petrevsky said him with 10 tackles.
Wow.
Had more tackles than disposals.
Wow.
How fascinating is that, considering the narrative?
Had more tackles than disposals?
Yep.
Wow.
10 tackles, 8 touches. Fascinating narrative, considering considering everything around that.
Damn, man.
Well, maybe he was the pressure forward we have been missing for this whole time.
No, he's not.
Okay, sorry, Samo, if you're watching, but that's you just shut me down. No worries. Who had here we go. Someone had 17 touches in this game, half back. (2017). This might have been, I want to say it might have been his debut. No, it wasn't. It was his 7th game. It was his 7th career game.
So drafted in 2016.
It was his 7th career game. I actually don't know when this guy was drafted, but
2017, 7th career. Tom Williamson?
correct.
Oh, that's very good. Very good. Yeah.
That's
You know, he looked really good in 2017. Him and I think Andy McInnes.
So who? Sorry?
Andrew McInnes wore the number 26.
That's way past his time. It's
No, it's
27. Wasn't it?
Andy McInnes.
I
feel like he was 2016, 2017, no?
I
feel like
No, are you thinking of... You're thinking of someone else, surely.
No.
Because I spoke about him in 2012 when we spoke about the Richmond game.
Sorry, you're right. Who am I thinking of? Who was the other defender? Oh, no. The other defender that came on around about the same time as Willow. I just had his name and then I've forgotten it.
Are you thinking of Caleb?
No. The kids, Harrison McCready. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, right. Okay.
Harrison McCready,
That's
the Blues.
niche.
The Blues 34.
That's okay. That's absurd. That's absurdly niche. Yeah, right.
Yeah. The Blues 34. That's what
Harrison
I'm talking
McCready.
about right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's absurdly niche. We're top. Well, Willow, if he just I mean, we all know like what happened, which was very unfortunate.
Mate,
But
you do the crime, you do the time. I loved Willow, but
Yeah.
obviously just it didn't work out. It is what it is, mate. Wish him all the best.
unfortunate, very. But, oh,
I am going to say that tonight was a success. I had fun.
I agree. It's I for one am shocked that we have spoken for 55 minutes.
I'm not.
I know that. Yeah, I was extremely sarcastic. Yeah, we could probably go for 2 hours if we wanted to, but
Yeah. So
we're not.
if you're watching this after it's been live, share with us a comment below. We're still figuring it out. But basically, Ari and I will bring a match each every single week. And then we'll play like a version of the stat game. Maybe we can clean it up a little bit. Ari, maybe we can, in addition to our games, maybe we can bring other matches and play the stat game, and because that's fun.
Yes, I agree.
And that's that. Now, tomorrow, I've got a preview coming out with Druzy. So that's going to be fun.
Good
Spoke
man,
to the Freo man, Druzy. He's living in Melbourne now. So that'll come out tomorrow at some point. And then we will go from there. So, Ari, any last thoughts before we head off?
Go Blues.
Go Blues.